Have you ever been curious if working with a blogger is really going to get you the right kind of exposure? Have you ever wondered if getting the attention of a blogger is really worth it? Well, I have a treat for you. Hi there, I'm Tracy Matthews of Flourish and Thrive Academy, and today I'm here to talk about the pros and cons of working with a blogger. For some designers, influential bloggers can have as much of a PR impact as getting a still shot feature of your jewelry in InStyle or Lucky magazine. With massive social media followings, video bloggers on YouTube and fashion bloggers on Instagram are taking on the fashion and jewelry world by storm. Many of them are being endorsed, are romanced by reality TV casting agents, and have followers as loyal as the celebrity next door. And it's true, people stop to look, even yours truly. In fact, a few years ago, I was walking down Houston Street on my way to get my hair cut, and I recognized Danielle of Gem Gossip. In fact, she even asked me to show her my rings. I was totally flattered, and I got my first, and only to this point, feature on the Gem Gossip Instagram feed. I was so excited that I even took a picture with her because, just look, isn't she adorable? Influential bloggers who have a dedicated following and readership can significantly impact your business. One mention from Gem Gossip got me about 100 new followers in a day on Instagram. Considering I make sales every month to jewelry clients who have found me on Instagram, I can testify that the ripple effect is real. With all of this being said, you might be wondering if getting featured by a blogger is really worth it. So let's walk through some of the pros and cons of working with a blogger. All right, here are some of the pros. You can get great exposure. Getting your brand out there and raising awareness for your business can only be a good thing, especially when a respected and influential blogger is doing the talking. Remember, a blog post can stay up for years to come, and if you work with a pro, readers will keep revisiting that post for as long as it's up. It can help you get noticed by your dream clients, other bloggers, and the media. Getting featured on the right blog could grab the attention of hundreds of clients, media outlets, and other bloggers, and even celebrities, depending on the situation. For instance, some of my best clients and media collaboration hadn't even heard of me before I was featured on a favorite blog or an Instagram feed. All right, now let's talk about sales. Everyone wants to know about that. With an increase in brand awareness comes hopefully an increase in sales. The right strategy is key here, but this is your time to convert a casual onlooker into a client or a customer. You can spur sales with blogger exposure by offering a special discount for their readers, or even a special piece just for their dedicated following. Increase social media following. As I mentioned, within a day of being featured on Gem Gossip, I gained about 100 Instagram followers. And that was just from a moment I ran into Danielle on the street. Imagine the possibilities when a collaboration is planned. A simple app mention on Instagram by an influential blogger can skyrocket your followers. While I personally don't collaborate much over Pinterest, I've heard that others have had great success there too. It's all a matter of where your dream clients and bloggers are hanging out. One of the designers in our mastermind was invited to a group board by an influential blogger, and she has had a steady stream of sales on her daily pins on that board. It's pretty awesome, actually. So here are some of the cons. You sometimes have to pay to play. Many bloggers require a fee to feature your business or product. I've heard numbers upward of $1,000, and that's not chump change. Some of the biggest bloggers and websites might require advertising, and that's if they don't pull your product during the edit. The problem with all these fees is that they can be very costly and expensive when you consider the results aren't guaranteed. And as I just mentioned, there's no guarantee. Like I said, if you choose to invest in a collaboration, there's no guarantee you will gain followers or sales. More often than not, a blogger collaboration will get you massive results, but sometimes it won't. Exposure is exposure, and all media is good. However, some exposure is more powerful than others, so keep that in mind. Product in exchange. Instead of a fee, some bloggers choose to accept product in exchange for a review. You'll have to give a piece of your jewelry, an expense to you, which can be good or bad depending on the price point of your jewelry. For many designers, this can be an affordable way to get blog exposure. Now it's time to get some skin in the game. If it's the right match, your collaboration with a blogger might be just the increase in your brand awareness that you need, which is hopefully will convert casual blog readers into clients. If your collaboration doesn't prove to be fruitful, you could either have paired up with a blogger who isn't of interest to your dream clients, or you may just have the wrong strategy. If you do decide to take the plunge and collaborate with a blogger, here are some of the best practices to consider. a product in exchange for review. We just mentioned this, but this is a particularly low risk option if your product is a lower end or if you choose to give one of your cheaper products away. The blogger will get the product, and while you won't necessarily get sales, a stellar review might just be the exposure you need. A discount on a specific product just for their audience. This is a great way to spur sales for a specific piece of jewelry. Discount one style just for their readers and encourage a spike in sales. Partnerships. Developing a partnership opportunity can often be a great way to cross-promote. You scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Maybe it's an information exchange, or maybe you cross-promoting each other on Instagram. I personally have experience using a referral-like program that's with partners, and it's often in the blogger's best interest to promote your product, as their benefit is dependent on how well they promote their business. All right, earning commissions or a percentage of sales. A similar strategy to the above, bloggers often promote products on their website in exchange for affiliate commissions. Some bloggers even sell merchandise on their site as a way to make money, like in an e-commerce store. Time-sensitive offers. Making offers time-sensitive is key no matter what the setting, but particularly with blogger collaborations. If you have an offer open too long, it's much harder to get people to buy. I always recommend about 3 to 5 days or even shorter with a strong call to action. Focus on bloggers with email lists. Instead of just being featured in a blog post, it's always great to get exposure directly to the inbox of someone who has never heard about you. Even if a blogger just gives you an Instagram shout out, their Instagram feed might be a featured portion of their newsletter. Do a little research before you choosing or pitching a particular avenue to see which format a blogger is utilizing the most. At the end of the day, if you're draining all your resources trying to pay a blogger fee, it's probably not the right time for you to be collaborating. On the flip side, if you got a little extra PR cash to spend and want to collaborate with like-minded people, working with a blogger might be just for you. So have you ever teamed up with a blogger to promote your business? And what strategies did you use and how did it work out? I'd love to hear more about your experience in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you like the video, follow our channel, and share it with your friends. Then pop on over to flourishthriveacademy.com for more jewelry business advice and free training.